Nekesa loved to laugh. Her laughter was the sound of sunshine, bright and pure. She lived in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills and fields of maize. Life was simple, filled with the rhythm of nature and the warmth of family.
I spent my days playing with my friends, chasing butterflies under the vast African sky.
Evenings were for stories, told in hushed tones under a blanket of stars.
Nekesa's world was painted in vibrant colors. Each day, an adventure waiting to unfold. She was a ray of sunshine, her spirit as radiant as the sunrise. Her laughter echoed through the village, a melody that brought joy to all who heard it. Life was good. She was loved. But fate, like the unpredictable African weather, had other plans. Tragedy struck, casting a dark cloud over Nekesa's world. Her parents, the anchors of her life, were snatched away by a cruel twist of fate. The laughter faded, replaced by a silence so profound it hurt.
I was only 7, my innocence shattered, my world turned upside down.
Orphaned and alone, she was sent to live with her mother's brother, her Uncle Juma, and his family in a village miles away. The journey to her uncle's home was a blur. Nekesa clung to her grandmother, her small hand swallowed by her grandmother's calloused one. Tears streamed down her face, each tear a testament to the pain that gnawed at her young heart.
The vibrant colours of her world seemed to fade, replaced by dull shades of grey.
Her uncle's home was large, a symbol of his relative affluence in the village, but to Nekesa it felt cold, impersonal. She was an outsider, a burden to be borne. Her aunt, a stern woman with a sharp tongue, made no effort to hide her resentment. Her cousins, used to being the center of attention, viewed her with a mixture of curiosity and disdain. Mama Sarah, with the wisdom of her years, understood the depth of Nekesa's pain. She made it her mission to be a source of comfort and strength for her granddaughter.
I filled Nekesa's days with stories of her parents, keeping their memory alive. I taught her traditional songs, their melodies a balm to her wounded spirit.
Each night, Mama Sarah would tuck Nekesa into bed, her wrinkled hands caressing her face. She would tell her stories of brave heroes and resilient heroines, stories that spoke of hope and triumph over adversity.
I would listen, my eyes wide with wonder, drawing strength from my grandmother's words.
Mama Sarah's love was a lifeline for Nekesa. It gave her the strength to face each day, the courage to navigate the complexities of her new life. In her grandmother's embrace, Nekesa found a sanctuary, a place where she could be vulnerable, where she could grieve, where she could simply be. School was a particularly difficult experience for Nekesa. Her cousins, used to the privileges their father's wealth afforded them, attended a private school in the nearby town. Nekesa, however, was enrolled in the local village school, a dilapidated building with overcrowded classrooms and limited resources.
The other children sensed my vulnerability, my status as an outsider. They teased me mercilessly about my clothes, my accent, my very presence.
Nekesa endured their taunts in silence, her spirit slowly crumbling under the weight of their cruelty. Each day, as she watched her cousins disappear into their father's car, a wave of longing would wash over Nekesa. She longed for the life they had, for the normalcy they seemed to embody. She longed for her parents, for their love, for their protection.
But amidst the pain and loneliness, a flicker of determination began to burn within me. I would not be defined by my circumstances. I would rise above the challenges. I would honor my parents' memory. I would make them proud.